Okay, now I have an Acacia here. So she's not super happy about being in here. And Sprig is being a little obsessive with the food, so I'm going to take the food out. Okay, let's get Acacia out of there. There's no air in there. There you go. Now then. I see Sprig went to hide. I was like, where did she go? Okay, Acacia. And we've got Riley is up above supervising. So let's see how this goes. Acacia has found Sprig. You guys have got all kinds of bedding in your water. Look at that little peaky face. There's some poo in that thing. It's just gross, so I'm going to turn it over at least. So we don't have to look at it. So just like Poppy, it seems like Acacia is mostly just exploring the cage and not concerning herself too much with Sprig right now. Sprig has not stopped eating since I brought her home. It's been like 2 hours, so I'm not sure what's up with that. See if we get any squeaking right now. Here comes Riley. I'm making Riley sit over on the other side of my desk so he's not over here stressing out the mice. Well, this is going really well. I let Poppy stay in there for about half an hour, and there never really was any fighting. There was some squeaking, but I was watching, and the only nipping I saw was at one point Sprig was sitting in the food dish, and Poppy was kind of like outside the food dish, just checking it out. There's some squeaking. But see, it seems more just defensive. Acacia clearly was not biting or nipping. Sprig is just nervous. But anyway, so Poppy came over and was like outside the food dish, and Sprig got upset and was kind of trying to nip at Poppy. So she might be a little bit food territorial. So when I put them all together, I'll probably put out multiple food sources so they don't have to all compete over one dish. But they're doing better than I expected. I wasn't really sure how this would go, but I'm really pleased. It was funny when I took Poppy back to the cage where they live. Acacia could clearly smell Sprig on Poppy and was just sniffing and sniffing and sniffing and sniffing and sniffing. Like, where have you been? So she knew that there's another mouse around somewhere. I think Sprig is probably intimidated because the others are so much bigger than her. Oh, is she popcorning? Is she over there popcorning? It's hard to tell. Acacia popcorns a lot at night, where they kind of jump and twitch because they're so happy. Anyway, so I'll probably let them hang out together for about half an hour, and then I'm going to try introducing Poppy back in while these two are together and see how they do as a trio. So rude to Sprig. So rude. Let's see how this goes. Some sniffing. but no squeaking that time. Seems to be going really well. Poor Sprig. Well, I'm really glad that they didn't just immediately start fighting, which I've seen happen in some videos with new mice. And it could also be because Sprig is so much smaller that Poppy and Acacia probably don't see her as much of a threat because she's so tiny, and Sprig is so small that she probably knows she can't really start anything with the other two because they're so much bigger than her. So that size and age difference might lend to helping this go more smoothly. I think it's just about nap time for Sprig because she's been down under the bedding a lot the last few minutes before I brought Acacia in, and every once in a while I'd see just her head stick out. You guys are being so good. She's over there probably getting little crumbs of food that's fallen out of her dish, and I'm not really sure why she's eating so much. You would think she'd be full by now. So I'm gonna leave these two for a bit, and then I'll be back in a while with Poppy.